gorgeous to meet you. Please can you talk us through your favourite pieces from the range this time round?
Yeah, I really love the jumpsuits. I think jumpsuits always come back in style, and we've always, from our first collection, have had them in. And this season, you know, they used to be a little bit more loungy, and this season they're like tighter and just a little sexier. So this one on the mannequin here that has the mesh and the velvet with the leather piping is one of my favorite jumpsuits. And then earlier today I wore the same body silhouette, but then it's strapless, and it has white leather down the front and a V, and it's black with a hint of white on the front, and they're just fun. You can start off, you know, you can wear them in the day, and then you can also dress them up at night. So I think they're just so versatile. Jumpsuits are my favorite right now.
And they're quite flattering. I like that about them.
They are.
They really are.
They're very flattering.
And obviously there are lots of celebrity fashion lines, but what do you think sets the Kardashian collection apart?
You know, I think that we really pride ourselves on finding amazing fabrics that like hold you in but show off your curves. Everything is really stretchy so that they can fit all different body types. Kourtney, Khloe, and I all have such different body types that it's, you know, when we're designing and we have these fit meetings, we want to make sure that they look good on all three of us. So we work really hard at that, and I think that's what makes it, you know, it's like this high fashion feel but at a really affordable price.
That's a good soundbite.
Yeah.
And when you are designing, who do you have in mind as your customer?
I really think, you know, the working girl, like a young girl that, you know, can put on like a cute dress and heels with a blazer, and then at nighttime take off the blazer, maybe go have drinks with her friends after. And there's just, you know, just someone that is, I think, driven and wants to look good and feel good about themselves. And I just imagine this, you know, young girl, like between 20s and 30s, just like sophisticated but, you know, sexy.
Girl around town.
Yes.
And would you encourage your fans to customize the outfits like you do?
I would, yeah. I mean, it's fun to see even when like Kourtney customizes something and Khloe does. We all have such different styles, so it's fun to see how we all put it together and wear things differently. And it's fun to see how all, you know, the different girls that I see out wearing the collection, how they do it.
What about Kanye and North? Do you have an idea of how you want them to look?
I do. I love North to look. She's not that girly. I don't really like pinks and, you know, your typical girly colors. I love when she wears like greens and red and blush and, you know, just different colors of blue and creams, and I like really neutral palette for her. And with Kanye, kind of like the same. I'm just not like big on loud and just over the top colors.
Is there anything you ban him from wearing?
I mean, I'm really about expressing yourself, so if he wanted to, but I think just we've kind of both used to wear really loud colors, and now we're like so muted because we just are together all the time, and we want to, you know, not match, but like kind of not both be too crazy. So I think you evolve like as a couple for sure. Your style kind of blends. There's nothing that I ban him from wearing. I will say if I don't like something, and he always asks my opinion, so I'll be vocal.
And obviously North has made her modelling debut now. Would you let her help you design in future?
I would. If she has good style, she'd have to prove herself. She'd have to, you know, show me that she wants to work, but that would be in years and years and years, so we have some time.
I love that.
Collection grows until then, and then maybe one day she can take over.
I love that it's not automatic. She's got to earn it.
No, she's got to.
And obviously you're renowned for always looking amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's just true. Do you have any tips for mums getting back into their fashion stride after giving birth?
You know, I think like it's essential to obviously work out and try to like be back in shape to feel good about yourself. I know when I was trying to like cover up, I'm trying to think of what I would wear. I would wear like blazers to cover my arms and cover my butt, and you definitely do what you can to try and like cover yourself when you're trying to lose weight. And then once you do, it's like you want to show off as much as you can.
When you do, you must feel amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a good feeling when you've got to your goal weight or even close. You just want to show off and dress like as sexy as you can.
And can you give us, this is perfect for British fans, some of your tips for keeping stylish in wet, cold, horrible weather?
You guys are actually really lucky because you have scarves and coats, so you can cover up. And like, I love a layered look, and I love, you know, I mean, I think if it's like rainy, you can always just pull your hair back in a bun or a ponytail, and that way your hair won't get all frizzy and messed up. And then it looks amazing. It's not raining today, so
it's humid
perfect.
Though.
Yeah.
I get this frizz.
No, it doesn't even look frizzy at all.
Thank you.
At all.
That means a lot.
But it's so good that you can have like I love that. See, LA weather right now is like 100 degrees. So it's hot and muggy and it's unbearable. So I love the coats.
And next is a little segment, I love this, called West is Best. What are your top 5 fashion things you've learned since becoming Kim Kardashian West?
Top fashion things. I love tights. I'm really into tights since I've become a West. I love them in the winter with boots. Fashion things. My accessories have gotten way more simple. I always wear, I'm not wearing any now, but I usually just wear like a simple earring and a little necklace. I've kind of ditched the blazers. I used to wear blazers all the time, and I moved into longer coats.
How come?
Not sure, just changed it up. I just started wearing, maybe it was after the baby, I wanted to feel good about myself. I started wearing this like long camel coat that I loved. That's 4. And then 5, I ditched the platforms. I don't wear platforms anymore.
How come?
I don't know, I just don't like them anymore. We change and evolve. Fashion evolves.
And finally, before we go, a quick question from one of your fans. How would you dress your friend Sam Smith if he let you design him some tour outfits?
He has really classic style. He looks good in just a suit. I think a suit, every time I see him, he's in a suit. So maybe a cool suit.
Did you jazz it up at all?
Yeah, maybe I would add some velvet on there. I really like velvet shoes, maybe a velvet tie, I don't know, something. I could jazz it up.
Wonderful. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.